Hey guys, it's Losing Melanie here, and I am 8 weeks post-op. I've been MIA from YouTube for a little while as far as posting videos. I've been watching everybody still, but I just haven't taken the time to post a video. I've been a little discouraged, I'll be honest. I hit 233, expected to keep rolling, but really lost focus and stopped paying attention to what I was putting in my mouth and started having a little cheat here, a little cheat there, and before I knew it, I was just willfully disobeying the rules of weight loss. And I think I needed that break just a little bit. I needed to hit bottom again to refocus and recenter. Fortunately, I just put on about 3 to 4 pounds during my Mother's Day, Easter, yada yada break. And so today I'm back down to 231.8. So I've still lost 33.2 pounds. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much stayed within the same 2 to 3 pound range for the last month to 6 weeks. So I did that to myself. It wasn't, anything that the band did. It was me making poor choices. And I'm back on the wagon now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to recommit, and I'm ready to, push through a little bit more. Emotionally, I was going through a lot of things at home and at work that triggered my old emotional eating habits, and it's a real wake-up call to me that I can't fix this problem just by dieting alone, because if I could have, I would have already gotten there. And so I have to address those emotional issues that, once again, I've been ignoring and stuffing and relying on food to make me feel better instead of working through what I need to work through. So I'm hoping that I will be able to spend a little more time with that, but unfortunately for the next 5 months my schedule is going to be kind of crazy. I'm going to be under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. I'm going to be working a lot of hours. I'm going to be away from my family quite a bit, and that sucks. But it's the next to last hard hurdles that I have before I finish my residency program. And so on the one hand, I dread it, but on the other hand, I really look forward to pushing through it and getting past this point in my career, and getting more to a place where it will be more like I will have in my own practice, where I have, clinic hours and a life outside of work. So I'm really happy about that. Not happy I have to go through it, but happy I'll be pushing through it soon and getting it over with. And I'm not really happy that I took a break and missed out on that time with the weight loss journey. I feel like I could have been much further. But, sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need to recenter and refocus. And sometimes you need to hit bottom before you can start climbing again. And so I'm okay with that, I say I'm okay with that. I'm not really okay with that. But I have no choice but to accept it and move forward. So that's what I'm trying to do. And, I'll be honest, I didn't want to make a video and confess that I haven't been the happy, cheerful, always on cue, making sure I'm eating exactly just this and that person. But that's not real, and that's not a true representation of my journey. And I have really suffered from some depression for the last few weeks, once again triggering that emotional eating. So I'm getting that under control also. I'm really recentering, refocusing, and trying to move past that. And I think it's going to help. Obviously it is helping, because I've lost 4 of the pounds that I gained while I was binging in the last week. I've lost the 4 that I gained over the last 4 weeks in the last week. So I think I will continue. I feel like I'm doing much better, both mentally, emotionally, and physically, with the exception of my right knee. I have another appointment with the orthopedic surgeon on Thursday, and we're going to talk options. But basically, I don't know if I told you guys last time, but they found a tumor in my knee. It's called an osteochondroma. And I also have what's called osteomalacia, which is where my cartilage in my knee is breaking down. I've got some bad osteophytes, which are like bone teeth that are scraping things. And I've just got probably a meniscus tear. My knee is just jacked up. There's just a whole lot of medical things to call it, but really it's just jacked up. And so the orthopedic surgeon has already told me it is very highly likely I will require surgery. As I've discussed before, I don't have time to recover from a major surgery. And I certainly can't take time off in the next 2 months to get one done. Really, if I'm really honest, the next time I have open for surgery would be like December or January. And it's actually getting worse every day, like just from walking around. We went to a carnival with the kids last Saturday. I woke up Sunday and my knee was like the size of my thigh and tight and hurt every time I, used my quads. And it finally quit hurting like early this morning after I've taken multiple anti-inflammatory medicines and on top of my routine anti-inflammatories. And, it's discouraging. I can't even walk on the treadmill without my knee flaring up. I can't do anything, and I don't have the time to go to the Y and justify a membership. I have a neighborhood pool, but it's like a kiddie pool, and I'm not going to wade through the kids to go try to swim a lap. I know these are all excuses, but right now it's a real barrier to me getting active. And the thought of still not being able to exercise until 5 or 6 months down the road is part of why I'm getting depressed, because my body wants to exercise. As I get more energy, I feel compelled to exercise, but every little bit hurts. I can't go upstairs. I can't work out. I have a recumbent bike in my home and I can't even use it. And so it's very discouraging because I know my weight loss could be a lot faster if I had that ability to work out. I go garden in my fruit garden and I suffer for it for days afterward. And, sometimes it's worth the pain, so I do it anyway. But sometimes I just can't make myself do it knowing how bad it's going to hurt later. So hopefully going to get that fixed and remedy that and help me with my weight loss. In the meantime, I hope you guys are losing. I'm really jealous that you guys are all in Vegas this week, and I am really planning on being there next year. So I love you guys. Have fun. Drink one for me, and I'll see you next time.